Cody Parrish. Hello?
We're good to go. You want to go over some of the questions? Okay. Guess we could do this before the day of. I look at them, but my job recently has been bringing up them on schedule as possible. Lifeway through Bentonville. This one's easy. I don't think you don't want to go to I feel good about practice.
Hello, hello, hello.
It's time to start the show.
It's time to start the show. Thanks, dog. That 300? All right, cool.
Larry, he wrote it, and he's like, well, he's more. I would accept it. Yeah. But specifically, I think they need to say it here. Because that's,
Check, 1, 2, 3. Hello, howdy doody. You got it? Okay, they're hooking up the, are the other mics on at each table? Can you give us a check? That one does. No. If it works, yeah, maybe plugging it in will bring it around. Say something.
Say something, I'm giving up on you.
Okay, he's good. Now, this one over here is all right.
Hello? Hello?
You got that one? Okay, let me try one more here. Check, 1, 2. Okay. They'll probably get it leveled out up there on the board when it starts. What time you got? All right, John, what time do you want to go?
I figured 9:15.
9:15 is what we're shooting for, all right? Okay.
Yeah, 9:15.
Okay. Yeah. 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 We'll leave everything hot here, so tell him I should be calling about 9 p.m. All right, later. All right, bye.
Art history, just go out like a little dance. Yep. Everything's been tested. So I guess that box. I don't know what's there. And Clayton, would you care to do the first box? I don't care. Or if we can find a volunteer. Larry said he may come, and David said they may come. And if they do, then they can do it.
Okay. If not, that's fine. I wouldn't mind. The video tech guy doesn't necessarily know what he's scoring it, so I'll make sure one of my kids back there can help.
We weren't sure. There was Rex on 49.
Oh, really? Good thing didn't go west.
One was in Lowell where it goes from 3 to 2.
Yeah. It's everywhere.
Is there one there every day?
Yeah.
Prairie Grove should be easy, just go to the back way.
Yeah.
Dustin, I forgot the form that they have to sign every time.
I don't care about that.
Okay.
Yeah. I've got the one that y'all turned in, and I think that's fine. So, Lifeway asked that too, and I said, I don't care. Unless something drastically has changed. Yeah, and just put Lifeway Christian's 11th players. Do they all have, paper? Okay.
No, I don't have the number, sorry.
Do we want to wait and do that? I don't know. Guess we could think of it. I don't think they should. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Surely. Don't call me Shirley. I don't
There you
mind.
go, Dustin.
Oh, this is the new one. Good.
So anyway,
Good. Well, good luck to you.
so you got one extra. We had one, and he was actually one of our guys last year.
No worries.
So yeah, we have a skeleton crew.
Well, I totally got this on that one.
Where are
We got Missy and all the principals here.
the little notepads?
For us or for them? I just gave them those little pieces of paper.
Oh,
It has eight. Oh yeah, give them this. We have plenty. Good. Oh yeah. I know it. And we're gonna be back here for the championship, so it's easy. Yeah, unless there's challenges. So I didn't know. I think we turn the radio listening to your audience off after I give the score, and I'll say thank y'all, we'll turn back. And then that's when I'll set the challenges. That way it's not a draw out.
Anytime we break away from the radio
Okay, good. Yeah.
I'll come up here with the principal, I'll be on the phone.
Okay, good deal.
9:50.
Yeah. If Lifeway and Bentonville and Prairie Grove would like to take their first round students to the stage, and then send your captains up with your first and second round preference for team choice categories. Let's do this so that way we can't help. I don't think so. I think we had 3 last time because Roy and Haley. Yeah, after the teams get on, I'll have the captains come up.
Oh, okay. Part of your tone.
Prairie Grove, Bentonville, your captain.
Okay.
Lifeway goes first. We go. Prairie Grove, you
Okay, so like when it's
Where is her?
Bentonville chose Matt. Everything else is okay.
Where's Turin?
so when it's somebody else's question, we have to wait for the time to be
Where's
up,
Turin?
Yeah.
or for their
You
forecast
can
to be
literally sit
What's
there
Turin's last name?
and then whenever that timer goes off, it'll just buzz
Can we
in.
talk to each other while they're
Yeah, you
so we
can
can
talk.
talk to them anytime?
Yeah, you can talk to anyone anytime.
Yeah,
Like,
you
push a button.
It's become a problem.
Thank you.
Do you need me to?
Yeah, I have a script for you too.
Okay.
Yeah, I can count my feet.
Sorry.
Sorry, I was talking to Griffin. So we're here.
It's will fall from left to right from the audience.
Dude, this is the tiebreaker thing.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Oh no, it doesn't matter. Whatever. Dude, I love these. You just said
From the audience.
Yes.
Yeah.
same. I don't have any friends.
I love her. Just don't look at them.
You want to see that? I was just trying to ask.
Sure.
I had Jonathan.
Oh, wait.
We're not in a hurry. We're not starting till 9:15. I just wanted to kind of get it all situated. And we could do a buzzer check too. So I can show you what I have.
And I can go off the cuff.
Okay.
Either way. Hot mic.
So I have this script for you.
Okay.
And you can read it, go off the cuff, whatever, and then you introduce me, and then I start.
Will do.
Is there a coach that would be willing to do the score? The what's that called?
I can do that. I mean,
Oh,
if nobody.
if nobody is,
Do we have anybody?
I think it's Prairie Grove, Lifeway, and Shiloh. Would y'all be willing? Any of y'all's coaches be willing to do the buzzer system? Oh, I know y'all can't because y'all are playing. Yeah. Only if there's a willing coach. Thank you. All right. We'll do a buzzer check, guys, too, just that way y'all get some practice time. Have you ever done this before? I have not. Okay.
C sharp 4. Yeah. Feed him in
Sharp 9, flat 13.
Hey, Carter and Bentonville, would y'all try to buzz in? You're going to see the time, okay? I'll let you do it. They can't buzz in yet. You wait till it gets. And then when they buzz in, let it any questions, wait until I finish the question. And so if you just leave it, even if they guess all four times, A, B, C, D, and wrong, we still let it cancel. And then once it goes 0, 3, 2, 1, you reset, and then they have a chance. Okay. Any questions? All right. And you're doing the score, right?
Yeah, and I've got a kid, so either I can either way.
Okay.
I got
Well,
a kid
she
back
can
there,
do
but-
score and judging. Is that right, Casey? Yeah. Okay. But I will reference this and her for the score. Good deal.
Were we shooting at 9:15?
9:15, but we started, or said we started. Because I think, is Bentonville, all of Bentonville's team here yet? Bentonville, is your whole team here yet? One. Okay, they're still waiting. So we're going to start right at 9:15. Oh, really? Okay. Well, we're waiting on one from Bentonville to show up.
Where that?
Okay. Perfect. You're welcome.
Where is
What?
go find
Lifeway, are y'all missing somebody?
I think he went to the bathroom or something. Did somebody just leave? He had to take a quick throw up before they.
So do y'all want to try that real quick? See how, because when you buzz in, we need y'all to speak into the mic for the listening audience and for us in the audience.
Testing. Like this?
Yeah. All right. Prayer Grove.
Testing.
And since there's only one mic, we need, is there one mic? You can pass the mic around. All right, and then Bentonville, try to talk into it.
Testing.
A little louder.
Testing.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. And just a reminder, last time for Series 1, we could hear what some of the tables were saying because it is a hot mic. So even like up here, I can't be mumbling under my breath because the listening audience can hear everything you're saying. So if you need to talk quietly, you can cover the mic up and turn your head. But make sure that you're being mindful of your listening audience on the radio for all your comments. We are live on the radio.
It'll knock the sound down a lot. You don't even have to touch the mic. Just make a couple.
This is nice.
Yeah, a couple of years ago for graduation.
I think we're still missing one Bentonville. It's the nerves. That's what it is.
Just got to get a good throw up before the match.
Yeah. I like your Abe Lincoln, by the way. Lifeway, that's nice. Thank you. My son has like 8 of those. We don't have a big Humpty Dumpty.
It's our mascot.
If he, yeah, if he's here, then we're ready to start. Tommy, we're good to start. Is that good for you?
I'll adjust.
Oh my God. Oh, wow.
It'll be tomorrow, you got it. Yeah, you got it. You should hear some. Yeah.
And audience, we want to remind you too that we are live on the radio, so we can hear some echoing if we're on stage. If you're talking about answers and stuff, we want to make sure all three teams have a fair advantage. So please keep the talking down to a nil if possible.
Also, just as a friendly reminder, if you'd make sure if you've got a cell phone, make sure to put it on silent. Don't want too many crazy ringtones going off in the middle of the match. I'm looking at you, Coleman. Good morning. My name is Clayton Williams, and I'm the assistant principal and coach of the Farmington ACE team. And we would like to welcome you to joining the academic competition in education. We are here at the Farmington Career Academies at Farmington High School, and we will be having the ACE competition. ACE finds its origins in the Scott High Q competition, and from about 30 years ago, which my students would say, man, that's really old. But ACE is an excellent competition that tests student academic in a variety of subjects, ranging from geography to history to literature, and also physics, chemistry, and mathematics. One of the other things is that ACE also helps instill and hone those core values of hard work, dedication, and some of my personal favorites, teamwork and accountability. We would like to thank and welcome all of the teams that are here for participating in this year's program. We'd like to thank the Northwest Arkansas Education Co-op and Dustin Seaton for producing and directing this year's competition. We'd also like to thank Kerm and all of the corporate sponsors for broadcasting the matches over the radio. And of course, we'd like to thank you, the listener, for your encouragement and support of academic excellence in Northwest Arkansas. We're very proud of our students, and we're proud to be able to showcase not only the best that this state has to offer, but even competing on a worldwide scale. At this time, I'm going to turn the program over to your moderator for today, Dustin Seaton, and again, welcome and good luck to the teams.
Thank you, Mr. Williams and Farmington High School for hosting today's Series 2 ACE match. Also for the KURM 100.3 listening audience for tuning in for our second series in the ACE competition. The continuation of the ACE competition is dependent on administrators like you, as well as all the other participating school districts who support this unique academic opportunity here in Northwest Arkansas. I also want to thank the KURM radio broadcast. For those listening at home, we are going to broadcast games 4, 5, and 6 in the whole series of the 12 matches today. Here's a brief summary about ACE. Each team will play 3 preliminary games during the season, and then those scores will be determined which 7 teams advance to the postseason championship. The championship tournament will also be held here at Farmington High School on February 21st, 2018, and that tournament will determine which team takes home the first place trophy.
As Mr. Williams said, I am Dustin Seaton, the game moderator and the GT specialist at the Northwest Arkansas Education Co-op. The additional game administrator and judge is Casey Neal, the science specialist at the Education Co-op. Our score buzzer system operator is Ed Bowerman of Shiloh Christian High School, and the coach and hosting team is Farmington High School. Now, before we start reading game questions in the first series, let's have the three teams competing in Game 4 introduce themselves, starting with the blue team from Lifeway Christian High School. Please introduce your first half players.
Good morning. We are Lifeway Christian School, and from the audiences left to right, we have Reagan Combs, Caitlin Terry, myself, Christina Varghese, Ella Gray, and Nick Cox. And we are accompanied by our mascots, Abe and Humpty Dumpty, and coached by the magnificent Mrs. Campbell.
Let's give Lifeway Christian High School a hand. The yellow team is from Prairie Grove High School. Please introduce your first half players and coach.
Good morning. We are Prairie Grove High School. From the audiences left to right, there is Morgan Gaines, Tia Sizemore, myself, Carter McKenzie, Griffin Roten, and Ella Nations. We are coached by Donna Mitchell and Jamie Montgomery.
Let's give Prairie Grove High School an applause. And our red team is from Bentonville High School. Please introduce your first half players and coaches.
Hello, we're from Bentonville High School, and from the audiences left to right, we have Arden Townsend, Abhinav Krividi, myself, Sila Gondola, Beck Perry, and Tarun Eisen. And we're coached by the magnificent Mr. McElroy and the pristine Mr. Payne.
All right, Bentonville High School. Now, players, before we begin, and for the benefit of the people unfamiliar with the ACE game, I will briefly review its structure. There are two halves to be played, each half focusing on 7 different academic subject categories. In general, the first half subjects are primarily language arts questions, while the second half subjects are mainly math and science. But there are some variations too. For most questions, awarding of the points for each question falls in a range from 0 to 4. Exact points received by each team will be announced as the game is played. For most of the questions, teams have 15 seconds to answer an individual team question before the other teams can buzz in to steal for 1 point. There are more nuances to the game, and hopefully both the audience present and the radio listening audience will figure it out as the match progresses. The team scores will be officially announced 3 times during the match: at the halftime break, after the second half team choice questions have been completed, and then again at the conclusion of the game. All challenges will be accepted at the end of the game, and updated scores will be announced throughout the match. All right, our first question in the first half category goes to Lifeway Christian, the blue team. It comes from the Arkansas Democrat Gazette, from the newspapers of Monday, January the 8th, 2018, through Friday, January 12th, 2018. It is the current events category. Lifeway Christian, your current events category. Who is the U.S. representative from Northwest Arkansas's 3rd Congressional District who is being backed by leading Republicans to become head of the House Budget Committee?
Bozeman?
No.
Cotton?
No. Time. Prairie Grove for the steal.
Womack?
Womack is correct for 1 point for Prairie Grove. Prairie Grove, your current events question. Who is President Trump's former chief analyst who is quoted in a new book calling Donald Trump Jr.'s meeting with the Russians in 2016 treasonous, but now has tried to reverse his statement, calling the young Trump a patriot?
Bannon?
That is correct for 4 points. And Bentonville High School, your current events question. Sorry. Who is the no-nonsense congressman from Alaska in his 23rd term of office who is now in charge of civility in the U.S. House, even though he himself has made some very inappropriate remarks in the past? He earned this position because he is the longest-serving member in the House of Representatives.
Orrin Hatch?
No.
Smith?
No.
White?
No. Call time. Lifeway Christian for the steal.
Young?
Young is correct for 1 point. Don Young from Alaska. Nice job, teams. Moving on to question 2, which comes from the World Geography and Culture category. Lifeway Christian, your geography question. What new disease is named after a river in the Democratic Republic of the Congo?
Siga.
No. Time. Bentonville High School for the steal.
Influenza.
No. And we're called time. We were looking for Ebola. Ebola is the disease named after a river. Prairie Grove, your geography question. What is the name of the land that the Dutch create by draining water from an area? Time. Nobody for the steal. We'll give the answer. We're looking for Polder. Polder. And Bentonville High School, your geography question. Dr. John Snow was a British doctor who used maps to uncover the source of an outbreak of which disease in London in 1854?
Cholera.
Cholera is correct for 4 points. Nicely done, Bentonville. Moving on to question 3, which comes from American history. Lifeway Christian, your American history question. Which president told a 1925 gathering of the Society of Newspaper Editors that, quote, the chief business of the American people is business?
Hoover.
No.
Ford.
No.
Reagan.
No.
Roosevelt.
No. Call time. Prairie Grove High School. Oh, Bentonville High School for the steal.
Coolidge.
President Calvin Coolidge is correct for 1 point. Nicely done, Bentonville. Prairie Grove High School, your American history question. In 1924, 4 nations agreed on a plan designed to help Germany make reparation payments to Britain and France. Once, U.S. banks loaned Germany the money to do so. Who was the American diplomat who designed this plan?
Charles Dawes.
Charles Dawes is correct for 4 points. Prairie Grove, nicely done. And Bentonville High School, your American history question. Name the first Roman Catholic to win a major party's nomination for president when he ran against Herbert Hoover in the 1928 presidential election.
Alfred Smith.
That is correct for 4 points. Al Smith. Nicely done, teams. Moving on to question 4, which comes from the selected short stories literature. Lifeway, your literature question. From the short story, Young Goodman Brown by Nathaniel Hawthorne, what is the nature and destiny of all the children as explained by the dark figure standing on the blazing rock?
To die.
No.
To be kidnapped.
No.
To grow up.
No. A time, Bentonville High School for the steal.
To turn away from God.
No. We'll call time. The answer we're looking for is to sin, or beware of the evil impulses of all humans. Prairie Grove High School, your literature question. From the short story The Harness by John Steinbeck, what did the townspeople do that demonstrated the respected men like Peter Randall and Clark DeWitt who possessed special prophetic knowledge? Time. Nobody for the steal. We were looking for they copied their choices in decision planting crops. And Bentonville High School, your literature question. From the short story By the Waters of Babylon by Stephen Vincent Benet, what was left behind by the gods in the dead places that he found in enchanted boxes?
Food.
That is correct for 4 points. Nicely done, Bentonville High School. Moving on to question 5 from the category of American government. Lifeway Christian, your American government question. What is the term required for a warrant to be obtained that states a reasonable suspicion of a crime has been committed?
Search warrant?
That's not what I have.
Probable cause?
That is correct for 3 points. Nicely done, Lifeway. Moving on to Prairie Grove, your American government question. What is the term the Supreme Court has adopted, but is still refining, that states evidence gained as the result of an illegal act by police cannot be used at the trial of the person from whom it was seized, known as?
Invalid evidence.
No.
Corrupted evidence.
No. It's time, and I have Lifeway Christian.
Exclusionary rule?
The exclusionary rule is what we were looking for. Lifeway for 1 point still. And Bentonville High School, your American government question. What is the term for the authority of each state to act to protect and promote the public health, safety, morals, and general welfare of its people, known as?
Police power?
Police power is what we were looking for 4 points. Nicely done, Bentonville. On to question 6 in the category of Shakespeare. Lifeway, your Shakespeare question. From King Henry V, what does King Henry demand of the King of France?
To surrender to him?
That is correct for 4 points. Prairie Grove High School, your Shakespeare question comes from Pericles. What do the pirates do with Marina?
They threw her overboard?
No.
They kidnapped her?
No.
They killed her?
No. Time for the still, Bentonville High School.
They sell her?
That is correct. They sell her for 1 point still, Bentonville High School. And going to Bentonville High School, your Shakespeare question comes from King Lear. Who does King Lear banish from his kingdom?
The Earl of Kent.
That is correct for 4 points. Nicely done, Bentonville High School. Now on to game question 7 from the category of vocabulary. Lifeway Christian, your vocabulary question. Name the noun meaning deadlock.
Stalemate.
Stalemate is correct for 4 points. Nicely done, Lifeway. Prairie Grove High School, your vocabulary question. Name the adjective meaning desecrating.
Sacrilegious.
That is correct for 4 points. Sacrilegious. And Bentonville High School, your vocabulary question. Name the noun meaning substitute.
Switch?
No. Time, and we're going to say Prairie Grove for the steal.
Surrogate.
Surrogate is what we were looking for 1 point awarded to Prairie Grove. Nicely done, teams. All right, we're now moving into question 8. Each team has selected a different first half category. Question during the pregame meeting. When it is their turn, each team can only provide one answer to the question. A correct answer earns 4 points. If the team gets an answer wrong after the one guess, the other two teams may buzz in and try to steal for 2 points. So Lifeway Christian, your question 8 team choice category is vocabulary. Your vocabulary question. Name the adjective meaning enigmatic.
Sphinx-like.
That is correct for 4 points. Sphinx-like. Prairie Grove, your team choice question was geography. Which American soft drink was associated with the communist government of the USSR?
Pepsi.
Pepsi is correct for 4 points. And Bentonville High School, your team choice question was U.S. history. Secretary of the Treasury Andrew Mellon's three-part plan to grow the economy included balancing the budget and reducing the government's debt. What was the third part of his plan?
Job equality.
No? For the Steel, Prairie Grove.
Relief.
No. And no answer from Lifeway. We were looking for lowering taxes. All right, and so now we're into the 9th game category question, which happens to be a toss-up. So all teams, buzzers ready? You all have one chance to buzz in for the team toss-up question. The game category was chosen by me, the moderator, and we will choose one from American government. What is the term used by Mikhail Gorbachev in 1985 that called for a policy of openness under which the Soviet Union increased its tolerance of dissent and of freedom of expression? Lifeway Christian.
Glasnost.
Glasnost for 4 points. Nicely done, Lifeway Christian High School. All right, that should conclude the first half, and I show Lifeway Christian having a team score of 21 points, Prairie Grove High School at 18 points, and Bentonville High School with 22 points. Coaches, do we agree? We're going to take a quick break while we substitute for our second half team, and we appreciate you tuning in to KURM Radio.
Things are changing in kitchens everywhere.
Tony's Sasheries.
People are replacing salt and pepper on everything they eat.
Tony's Sasheries.
Oh yeah, no more salt and pepper.
Tony's Sasheries.
Tony's Sasheries, famous Creole seasoning, brings out the flavor in all your favorite foods.
Tony's Sasheries.
Oh yeah, so put a little Creole in your kitchen. Tony's Sasheries makes everything taste great.
All right.
Everybody knows how good Louisiana food is. For us, it's a way of life. We call it Creole. Creole is the melting pot of cultures, music, and great food. Salt and pepper? No way. On whatever you cook or whatever you eat, use Tony's Sasheries Creole seasoning. Trust me, I know Creole. And this is the real deal.
Oh yeah. Tony's Sasheries.
Makes everything taste great.
Where do you go when you want a bundle that includes DirecTV and high-speed internet? You want it packaged together and you want a $500 savings. There's only one answer for Cardinal fans, PG Telco. That's right, don't miss any of your favorite TV shows with DirecTV and catch your favorite Cardinal sports with a high-speed internet connection from PG Telco. And if you call right now, you save $500. Don't care who you are, that's a win-win situation. Call 267-7200. That's 267-7200 for an entertainment bundle that saves you bundles of cash. It's PG Telco, a proud sponsor of Farmington Cardinal Athletics.
Sometimes the things we want to do aren't quite the things we end up doing. But with Tyson Grilled and Ready chicken breast fillets, you can make eating right a promise to yourself you actually keep. No preservatives, 98% fat-free, and fully cooked. So you'll be eating right in no time, just like you intended. Tyson Grilled and Ready Chicken.
Hi, I'm Susie Everett, inviting all of you in Farmington to come see us at Everett Chevrolet in Springdale. Make the short drive and shop Northwest Arkansas's best selection of new Chevys, like the sporty Chevy Camaro, the rugged Silverado, and the family-friendly Tahoe, completely redesigned for 2015. Experience a better way to buy your new Chevy at Everett Chevrolet in Springdale. Family-owned, customer-friendly, a proud supporter of the Farmington Cardinals. Go Cards!
If you would like to advertise during this broadcast, please contact our athletic director, Brad Blue,
at 479-266-1806.
Go Cards!
Hey, guys.
Hey, Mom. Starving. Chips. Hey, thanks. Oh, we're starving. What else do we got here? Crackers. Go. Oh, I'm starving. Oh, yeah, cookies.
And the constant snacking with Tyson Anytizers Boneless Buffalo Bites.
Yeah.
Made with all white meat, they're the warm, protein-packed way to hold them over until dinner time.
These are awesome.
Also available in these delicious
Listening audience. Our first half score was currently in third place. Prairie Grove High School has 18 points. Our second place team, Lifeway Christian High School, has 21 points. And our first place team currently is Bentonville High School with 22 points. So it's a very close game going into the second half. We have changed players since the first half, so let's again meet the players. On the blue team from Lifeway Christian High School, please introduce your second half players and your coaches.
Is it on?
Just a second.
Huh?
Might have got
hey,
unplugged.
it's on.
There it goes.
Hello, we are Lifeway Christian School, and from the audio, from my right to left, we have Eli Arnold. I'm Dalton Gray. This is Michael Nichols, Adrian Gray, and Leah Siebert.
And your coaches? Our coach?
Mrs. Campbell.
Mrs. Campbell. Thank you, Lifeway Christian. Prairie Grove High School is our yellow table in the middle. Please introduce your second half players and your coaches as well.
Good morning. Good morning. We're Prairie Grove High School, and from the audience's left to right, we have Tia Sizemore, Riley Masters, Carter McKenzie, Noah Akey, and myself, Jordan Summers. And our coaches are Jamie Montgomery and Donna Mitchell.
All right, Prairie Grove High School, thank you very much. And Bentonville High School, the red table, please introduce your second half players and your coaches.
Hi, we are Bentonville High School, and from the audience's left to right, we have Max, Mohan, myself, Amirtha, Tanvi, and Vanchika. And our sponsors are the Magniloquent, Mr. McElroy, and the Plumos, Mr. Payne.
All right, thank you, Bentonville High School. Now we will start the second half of play with 7 new subject area questions, mainly in the math and sciences. But first, our question 10, second half, first category, comes from the Arkansas Democrat Gazette. It's the sports section from Monday, January the 8th through Friday, January 12th, 2018. Lifeway Christian, your sports question. Who is the new Razorback offensive coordinator who was brought in as part of the former SMU assistant coaches who followed Chad Morris from Dallas to the University of Arkansas football team?
John Chavis.
No?
Jeff Taylor.
No?
Mike Anderson.
No? Time? And Prairie Grove High School for the steal?
Joe Craddock.
Joe Craddock is correct. Prairie Grove for 1 point. And Prairie Grove, your sports question from the Arkansas Democrat Gazette sports section. Who is the NCAA basketball referee who is considering retirement because of the reaction towards him after he turned his back on North Carolina's Joel Berry after Berry felt he had been fouled and he wanted to discuss the non-call?
Ted Valentine.
That is correct. Ted Valentine for 4 points. Nicely done, Prairie Grove. Bentonville High School, your sports question. At halftime of the national championship game, trailing 13-0, Nick Saban decided to bench his starting quarterback. Who is the freshman quarterback from Hawaii that came in for Alabama during the second half, completed 14 of 24 passes for 166 yards and 3 touchdowns, resulting in another national championship for the Crimson Tide?
Tuivasa-Valo?
I'll count that. For 4 points, Bentonville. Moving on to game question 11 in the category of chemistry. Lifeway Christian, your chemistry question. What is meant by the term elementary reaction?
A reaction between two chemicals that normally react with each other.
No.
A reaction that produces one product.
No. Time for the still Bentonville High School.
It is one of the steps in a reaction mechanism that involves one of the reactants in the reaction mechanism.
It's not what I have either. Call time. We were looking for a process that occurs in a single event. All right, Prairie Grove High School, your chemistry question. What are biodegradable substances?
Substances that degrade over time.
No.
Substances that decompose naturally.
No. Time. Bentonville High School for the steal.
A substance that can be decomposed by bacteria.
That is correct. A substance decomposed by bacteria for 1 point, Bentonville High School. And Bentonville High School, your chemistry question. What is the equilibrium constant that expresses quantitatively the extent to which the compound dissolves?
The solubility product.
That is correct for 4 points. Bentonville High School. Now moving on to game question 12 from the category of art history. Lifeway Christian, your art history question. Who was the young leader of the Italian future
Hi, I'm Susie Everett, inviting all of you in Farmington to come see us at Everett Chevrolet in Springdale. Make the short drive and shop Northwest Arkansas's best selection of new Chevys, like the sporty Chevy Camaro, the rugged Silverado, and the family-friendly Tahoe, completely redesigned for 2015. Experience a better way to buy your new Chevy at Everett Chevrolet in Springdale. Family-owned, customer-friendly, a proud supporter of the Farmington Cardinals. Go Cards!
If you would like to advertise during this broadcast, please contact our athletic director, Brad Blue,
at 479-266-1806.
Go Cards!
Hey, guys.
Hey, Mom. I'm starving. Chips. Hey, thanks. Oh, we're starving. What else do we got here? Crackers. Go. Oh, I'm starving. Oh, yeah, cookies.
And the constant snacking with Tyson Anytizer's boneless buffalo bites. Made with all white meat, they're the warm, protein-packed way to hold them over until dinner time.
These are awesome.
Also available in these delicious varieties.
Thanks, Mom.
Farmington Stampede is a proud supporter of Farmington schools and the Farmington community. We look forward to everyone joining the next Stampede.
Go Cards!
Things are changing in kitchens everywhere.
Tony's Sasheries.
People are replacing salt and pepper on everything they eat.
Tony's Sasheries.
Oh yeah, no more salt and pepper.
Tony's Sasheries.
Tony's Sasheries, famous Creole seasoning, brings out the flavor in all your favorite foods.
Tony's Sasheries.
Oh yeah, so put a little Creole in your kitchen. Tony's Sasheries makes everything taste great. Everybody knows how good Louisiana food is. For us, it's a way of life. We call it Creole.
It's not what I have. Contemporary of Charles Darwin, who worked in the South Pacific Islands of the Malay Archipelago and developed a hypothesis of natural selection nearly identical to Darwin's. I can't see. Bentonville already buzzed in. Lifeway Christian?
Shepherd.
It's not what I have. And Prairie Grove High School.
Marshall.
No, all good guesses. We were looking for Alfred Russell Wallace. All right, that should conclude the game 4 in Series 2. We have a team score of Lifeway in third right now with 21 points. In second place, Prairie Grove with 34 points. And currently in first place, Bentonville High School with 50 points. Congratulations to all 3 teams participating in this game. Remember, audience, the final standings are based on the cumulative score for the 3 games played during the regular season. Today's scores will be added to that total. At the conclusion of the regular game season, teams will be ranked according to their 3-game point total, and the best 7 teams will advance to the championship games to be held on February 21st, 2018 here at Farmington High School. We are going to take a quick intermission break to get ready for game number 5. Thanks for listening, and goodbye for now.
Where do you go when you want a bundle that includes DirecTV and high-speed internet? You want it packaged together and you want a $500 savings. There's only one answer for Cardinal fans, PG Telco. That's right, don't miss any of your favorite TV shows with DirecTV and catch your favorite Cardinal sports with a high-speed internet connection from PG Telco. And if you call right now, you save $500. Don't care who you are, that's a win-win situation. Call 267-7200. That's 267-7200 for an entertainment bundle that saves you bundles of cash. It's PG Telco, a proud sponsor of Farmington Cardinal Athletics.
Sometimes the things we want to do aren't quite the things we end up doing. But with Tyson grilled and ready chicken breast fillets, you can make eating right a promise to yourself you actually keep. No preservatives, 98% fat-free, and fully cooked. So you'll be eating right in no time, just like you intended. Tyson grilled and ready chicken.
Hi, I'm Susie Everett, inviting all of you in Farmington to come see us at Everett Chevrolet in Springdale. Make the short drive and shop Northwest Arkansas's best selection of new Chevys, like the sporty Chevy Camaro, the rugged Silverado, and the family-friendly Tahoe, completely redesigned for 2015. Experience a better way to buy your new Chevy at Everett Chevrolet in Springdale. Family owned, customer friendly, a proud supporter of the Farmington Cardinals. Go Cards!
If you would like to advertise during this broadcast, please contact our athletic director, Brad Blue,
at 479-266-1806.
Go Cards!
Hey, guys.
Hey, Mom. I'm starving. Chips. Hey, thanks. Oh, we're starving. What else do we got here? Crackers. Go. Oh, I'm starving. Oh, yeah, cookies.
And the constant snacking with Tyson Anytizers boneless buffalo bites. Made with all white meat, they're the warm, protein-packed way to hold them over until dinner time.
These are awesome.
Also available in these delicious varieties.
Thanks, Mom.
The Farmington Stampede is a proud supporter of Farmington schools and the Farmington community. We look forward to everyone joining the next Stampede.
Go Cards!
Things are changing in kitchens everywhere.
Tony Sacheries.
People are replacing salt and pepper on everything they eat.
Tony Sacheries.
Oh yeah, no more salt and pepper.
Tony Sacheries.
Tony Sacheries' famous Creole seasoning brings out the flavor in all your favorite foods.
Tony Sacheries.
Oh yeah, so put a little Creole in your kitchen. Tony Sacheries makes everything taste great. Everybody knows how good Louisiana food is. For us, it's a way of life. We call it Creole. Creole is the melting pot of cultures, music, and great food. Salt and pepper? No way. On whatever you cook or whatever you eat, use Tony Sacheries Creole seasoning. Trust me, I know Creole. And this is the real deal.
Oh, yeah. Tony Sacheries.
Makes everything taste great.
Where do you go when you want a bundle that includes DirecTV and high-speed internet? You want it packaged together and you want a $500 savings. There's only one answer for Cardinal fans, PG Telco. That's right, don't miss any of your favorite TV shows with DirecTV and catch your favorite Cardinal sports with a high-speed internet connection from PG Telco. And if you call right now, you save $500. Don't care who you are, that's a win-win situation. Call 267-7200. That's 267-7200 for an entertainment bundle that saves you bundles of cash. It's PG Telco, a proud sponsor of Farmington Cardinal Athletics.
Sometimes the things we want to do aren't quite the things we end up doing. But with Tyson grilled and ready chicken breast fillets, you can make eating right a promise to yourself you actually keep. No preservatives, 98% fat-free, and fully cooked. So you'll be eating right in no time, just like you intended. Tyson grilled and ready chicken.
Hi, I'm Susie Everett, inviting all of you in Farmington to come see us at Everett Chevrolet in Springdale. Make the short drive and shop Northwest Arkansas's best selection of new Chevys, like the sporty Chevy Camaro, the rugged Silverado, and the family-friendly Tahoe, completely redesigned for 2015. Experience a better way to buy your new Chevy at Everett Chevrolet in Springdale. Family owned, customer friendly,